Hello, I was going to do a pendulum reading on the volcano, Kilauea, and on the Big Island in Hawaii. And I do have the goddess Pele next to it, which this goddess energy is said to inhabit this volcano. Just to see what happens in terms of the energy link-ups. Okay, so first, as you can see, it's going to this goddess energy and circling around, getting a sense of that energy. Okay, so with potency, with heavy combustible power, this energy goddess that lives in this volcano heart. Okay, she's speaking with these natural, she's speaking with nature in the way it just comes in all forms there on Hawaii. Especially this combustible energy that lives in this volcano, and that's why it's touching her mouth. She speaks that way with energy. In the magma, you can see her hair is made of that, and she's also got the beauty. I mean, creation and destruction all in one. Creation and destruction. You know that. Also the bare shoulder, really she has the power to just wipe everything clean on this island and leave it bare. But then there's also this growth, and doesn't mean that's going to happen this go around. It doesn't mean that, but it's just there, and one can see that in her eyes, in her focus. It feels again when one is moving the pendulum near this goddess energy. There's nothing that is felt that's negative in it. It feels just like a natural force is what it feels like. It feels like it just is. Like it's got those elements. It's got all of that capacity or potential in it, and it's just that way. And it's this energy, just like this volcano, it's going to speak it. It will speak its reality with whatever comes forward here in this land, this paradise land, really, of Hawaii, that's just full of beauty in all aspects, really. Okay, so she doesn't. Again, this goddess energy will not differentiate good, bad, all of those things. It's just gonna, an eruption takes place, when the conditions are right. And it does, with this, there's a wide expanse to this volcano that's lake-like, that's crater-like, that's gonna just break the earth apart. No joke. Now, this goddess energy, I can see some bowing in my mind, is very revered there in Hawaii. It's honored. It's understood to be something that is can have its way, really, in many minds there. So, which is really true, of nature. We really are at the mercy of it. So many are realistic about that there. Of course, no one wants to leave their home or lose their home or lose any lives. It's not what that's meant, but there's an understanding of this goddess being present in all things there, and kind of the one that's gonna, have her way whenever, good, bad, whatever. Which seems to be a very open view to me. I mean, very surrendered and very understood that nature is very much to be honored and revered, really. So, and there will be just, obviously there's destruction with this. One can see the growth here. What growth remains is unknown at this point. These things can go on and on, these tremors. It can really, again, I see a timeline that can move for quite some time. And of course, the air being the pollution that can come from that, and people, health issues. It's a hard time now there. And Mother Nature doesn't seem to be leaving anyone out in these extreme weather situations happening now. Whether it has to do, again, with a lot of choices people are making for the earth too right now, that's definitely a part of this, and yet it's not the whole bit. I mean, volcanoes are going to be, they're going to erupt when the time comes. That's the end of it. So this does cover a wide expanse, and that's what's really a tough time for this island now, and in the other islands as well. And we just hope for the best for the people there, and hope they find safety for their families, and that things are made right in the best way possible for them. That's all that we can hope for, really. Our blessings are there in this beautiful land of the United States. We give them that. So let's just look at her a little bit more. Yeah, again, sometimes just no words come with this, because one can just feel the rawness. This is just the way it is with this energy. There's just, it's gonna have its way when it has its way, and that's the end of it. That's just part of that life there that people live with. Okay, so I don't know if this, was helpful or not. It's always interesting to see some of the movement. One can see this move outward. There is a lightness to it. There's a beauty to this life that's there, and this way of energy, really, in its own way. Okay, so namaste. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.